Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome to the Battle of the Fist of the First Men. We're going to be taking command of the Night's Watch here today. There's also another AI army of Night's Watch, and we're coming to face six armies of White Walkers, and the others we're going to be throwing them back at the Fist of the First Men. So guys, I want to make a deal with you. If this video can hit 200 likes within 24 hours, I will release the next Westeros battle video. I've got a couple in the pipeline, but I haven't decided which one to release next, so I'm not going to name it, of course, but be rest assured, if this video gets 200 likes within 24 hours, I will release the next Westeros video. But here are the others. The White Walkers. Oh, God. Old Nan. But, yes. Look how fantastic the White Walkers look, and the others. There's a hell of a lot of them. We are playing on the Fist of the First Men battle map. So the Fist is actually up top here. So we didn't actually spawn up there. We're fighting just down below it. But guys, I must reiterate that this is not meant to be 100% historically accurate. It's just a little bit of fun. Try to relatively recreate the scenario as best as possible. Obviously, there are some limitations by the game and whatnot. So sit back, relax. Hope you enjoy the video and the battle, of course. If you haven't gone and checked out my previous battles, I highly recommend you do. We've played the Battle of Oxcross. I took command of the Starks and threw back the Lannisters. At least the victory was accurate. We had the massacre at Hardhome. One of my favourite battles so far of the massive battle, I don't know, custom battle scenario series. I'm going to be doing a lot of Westeros and have been doing the previous and future weeks, maybe even months. Done the Battle of Castle Black, taking command of the Night's Watch once again with the help of Stannis Baratheon coming in and charging. Really did help me win that battle. The Battle of Winterfell, being commanded by Ramsay Bolton. The Bolton cavalry charged out from Winterfell, and we threw back Stannis Baratheon. The Battle of the Blackwater took command of Joffrey Baratheon, who had help with Tyrell Lannister reinforcements to throw back Stannis once again. A lot of Night's Watch Stannis battles. I want to get some more battles of the War of the Five Kings. I have done the Battle of Oxcross. I really did enjoy that, playing as Robb Stark. So let me know in the comments what other battles you would like me to do. I do have a couple in the pipeline. I would like to do the Battle of the Green Fork, Whispering Wood, maybe the Red Wedding to some extent. Maybe do like an ambush of Freys attacking some Starks or something. That'd be quite cool. Siege of Pike, going back in time in Robert's Rebellion. The Battle of the Trident against the Targaryens. Robert Baratheon fighting Rhaegar Targaryen in the muddy water of the Trident. Be quite nice, but it looks like the White Walker, I'm gonna fucking do that. I'm sorry guys, that's a horrible accent, but that's how she says it in the show. So the White Walker's gonna push upon this other unit. I thought that those two armies upon the Fist would come down the left-hand flank, but what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna reform here. It is a little bit laggy, so I do apologise. However, I'm trying to record and render so many units on the field, but my computer still manages to hold up. It's simply the game engine. Obviously, Medieval 2, as I said, has some limited capacities. It is a pretty old game, to say the least, and adding in all these decent unit models and whatnot does tax it from time to time. But we shall prevail. Everything will be alright. So we're going to swing around here, even though that the White Walkers, the armies, don't have that much cavalry. So the spikes aren't going to really help too much. I want to go and help my Night's Watch companions, who are in a pretty stiff engagement. Hold fast, men of the Night's Watch, against the vile creatures, the White Walkers. Fucking done. I need to stop saying. I don't even mean to do it. Blood will be spilt. Shields will be splintered. Poteringa! This is Lord of the Rings. We've already done the Battle of Minas Tirith and Helm's Deep. So if you've seen those videos previously, it's going to be very much in the same vein as them. I did do a fair few of Westeros. But when I asked for suggestions, it doesn't necessarily have to be Westeros. We could even go back to Rome too. I have done the Battle of Gargamella. Maybe we could do some of Caesar's conquests in Gaul. There's a couple of Civil War, Roman Civil War battles, which would be quite cool to play as well. Maybe some more medieval too. Which I have mentioned previously. I've done the Siege of Jerusalem. It's just an example, of course. So, let's actually now run through the stats of the Fist of the First one. So we are actually about to get our front line engaged. Hold fast, men. Okay, looks like the White Walkers stopped, but my archers are still going to volley and pepper them relentlessly regardless. Take aim, stewards. Loose. Now, this is obviously the Battle of the Fist of the First Men, or it could be called the Fight at the Fist. It was set, the date was 299 AD after Aegon's conquest. It was a pretty decent others victory. It was between the Night's Watch and the others, of course. Lord Commander Mormont took the charge and nearly died in the battle, to be honest. Sam did find Dragon Glass in that episode, I do believe. Now, there was 300 men loyal to the Night's Watch. I say loyal loosely, as much as a person sent to the fucking war wants to be, and there were estimated hundreds of whites. So it's not probably this scale or this size, but if we have the capability to make these battles that big, why the hell not? Why not have a little bit of fun? So 250 dying, and only 50 of them actually returned back. The rest obviously died, and some got turned into whites. Thorin Smallwood died. Otten Withers. I don't even know those characters, but apparently they died in the in the battle. When I'm reading off these stats, I'm reading them from the book stats. I'm not reading them from the TV shows. But the others are engaging the front line. Hold fast. I tried to reconnect. I tried to go closer to that other army of Night's Watchmen. We're going down the front line here. Men dropping like flies. The others pouring more undead back and forth. Pretty solid battle. It's going to be interesting to see how well we can hold off at the Battle of the Fist. Obviously, it was a pretty decisive defeat for the Night's Watch. We are outnumbered, 2 armies versus 6, and we're meant to be, but we're actually holding on all right. The others are the main problem with their cavalry pushing it. We can throw back a couple of White Walkers, disemboweling them here and there, the fucking ice zombies. Not even all of the 6 armies are engaging, only the 4 are. 2 are still up on the top of the fist. We're getting some nice cinematic shots here. Looks absolutely fantastic. So guys, not by any means is this going to replace my campaigns, just something to mix it up on the channel. You got to spice things up a bit. So stay tuned for more future campaigns, of course. Still uploading my Age of Charlemagne campaign with Lionheart X10. Highly recommend you do go and check that out. I'm taking control. Yeah, we're playing on Total Attila Age of Charlemagne. It's a co-op. So I'm taking command of Charlemagne himself. I did have some problems, to be honest, in my campaign. Looks like the right-hand side of the Night's Watch army has buckled, and most of them are fleeing now. I'm curious to see the stats. Oh, here we go. Here's a solid others charge into the behind of a Night Watch unit. Oh, nice. Now, as I was saying, I'm playing as Charlemagne. Did have some problems in northern France, had a civil war and a couple of rebellions, but I'm starting to be a little bit more aggressive now. I'm going to be taking out Angria and Westphalia. Carloman, my brother, is still in the game, still occupies the bottom half of modern day France, but obviously my co-op partner, Lionheart X10, if you haven't heard of him before, I'd be surprised, but he's playing as the Danes. He has left his holdings in Scandinavia, Denmark, and is invading Northumbria. Was quite successful, and is also picking apart the weaker and smaller English kingdoms such as Mercia and the Welsh, of course. So if you're having an itch, you're waiting for Vikings to come back, go check out some Total War actually playing as Vikings. So excited that's come back. That's been absolutely great so far. Now I'm just so keen for Game of Thrones to come back, of course. It's going to be a lot different. I'm interested to see how well it will go, because some of the book adaptations in season 5, no less, have been I don't know. I'm very critical, I think. So I haven't liked all of the changes, but obviously there is a reason for everything they change and alter. But it's going to be interesting because it's not going to be based off the books from now on. Right, so it looks like my right hand flank with my allies has been completely and utterly vanquished. My right hand flank here of my main line, I can't really do overly too much about it, being flanked and outmaneuvered. Hold on, brave men of the Night Watch. The Night's Watch. Night gathers. I can't remember the West. Night gathers, and now my watch begins, or something. I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head. So, my spearmen here are surrounded, but they're holding off quite well, to be honest. You got to give it to them. Facing inevitable doom, and most likely coming back as a White Walker. So, yeah, you guys ask me from time to time what my computer specs are. They're in the About page on my YouTube channel. I get that question quite a lot, but you're most welcome to go have a look at specifics for the parts I use and whatnot. But I usually like to pose a question in these battles, so let me know in the comment section down below who is your favourite character, and what is your favourite house? What is your favourite house in Game of Thrones? Mine's probably Baratheon. I really do like Robert. Stannis, of course. Even Edric Storm. I think he's quite a good character. Robert's bastard. So it looks like my front line has buckled, but everyone's a Stark at heart. I like the rhyming of that. Everyone quite likes the Starks. I do quite like the Targaryens. I did mention this before. However, I don't like Daenerys over that much. I like all the Targaryens that are dead. Obviously, Prince Rhaegar's quite cool. Aegon the Conqueror. It's crazy how you can like these characters that haven't been in the show or the books over that much, just in like flashbacks and memories. Oh, well, Duncan Egg, if you haven't gone and read those small novels, they're quite good if you're itching for more Game of Thrones content, not the books. So a small unit of swordsmen, or rather said spearmen of the Night's Watch, have rallied to throw back a small unit of White Walkers, but it looks like White Walker reinforcement will be coming very shortly. We've been utterly crushed at the Battle of the Fist of the First Men. Was inevitable. So guys, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my social media links, Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, all in the description below. You're most welcome to pause and have a look at the battle stats and the in-depth casualties inflicted and casualties sustained for the units and whatnot. But the deal still stands. If this video can get 200 likes within 24 hours, I will release the double upload and the next Westeros Total War video. So stay tuned for more content. Go check out my previous battles. The Battle of Oxcross, Massacre at Hardhome, the Battle of Castle Black, obviously my co-op with Lionheart X10. But take care of yourselves. Stay tuned for more content on my channel. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Goodbye.